Totally paying attention to time. Hello, everyone. How is it going? I'm sure you all saw my going live notification. I'll chat. We'll catch up a little bit. Legitimately, it says I have 36 minutes left. All I've been doing this morning is trying to like speed read, finish this book, and I didn't finish it in time. So I figured why not just have like a little co-working reading cozy sesh? Why have we not done that before? So, I mean, anyway, we'll see how this goes. Maybe this will be maybe this is going to be a hit. Maybe everyone's just going to love this and this is what we're going to do every Thursday now. You guys love it. Please love it for me. I did not see the notification. I just saw the time. So my notification, I said, come read with me. Well, yeah, exactly. Look, I made a little Pomodoro time. Basically. My mouth tastes like coffee, so I'm trying to. I won't trump. I'll spit this out soon. I try not to chew gum on stream because I think I will like unconsciously just like. And I know that drives me nuts, so I don't want to ever do that to anyone else. But I just need to get the coffee taste out of my mouth real quick. Let me scroll up and say hello to everyone real fast. Krypton, hello. How are you today? Fuzzy, no, you. I mean, yeah, we all know that you can't read, so I guess that's fair. But you could do something else. Hi, Oracle. It's good to see you, lovely. And Zach, you did it! 3 boba? Hell yeah. Spacey, what's up? How's work today? Happy turning pages Thursday? Yeah, something like that. I like it. We gotta find like a good. I mean, that's a pretty good one. Although turning pages Tuesday has more of a t sound repetition sound to it. I don't know. Happy Weeding Wednesday now on Thursday. We're just switching things up a bit. Robin, hello, how's it going? Okay, Fuzzy, I know I just talked shit, but I think you might be right. This morning I was trying to get ready for stream things and I was sitting there doing this and I was like, what if I do need glasses? Because I can see far away totally fine, but I'm almost thinking, and I can see the thing that doesn't make sense to me about me being blind is like I can read like perfectly fine and it doesn't matter the distance. So it could also be the lights. It could be lights and allergies that are like making my eyes itchy. But I'm just realizing like I realized how much I squint. So yeah, cuz like reading is fine for me. But maybe it's because it's like close enough, like I can control how close it is to my face and there's like an in-between distance that's weird. You do all the things that I did before finding out I needed glasses, so maybe. Sorry if I got you paranoid. No, it's totally fine, but I've been thinking about it. Well, just because like this morning I booted things up and I was like trying to read something and I was sitting here like this, and so I think it might just be a weird distance. Like I can see things from far away. Everything's totally fine and I can read here, and that maybe this is just like I don't know if that's a thing. Is there a mid-sighted or I just have allergies and my eyes are itchy and so they hurt and it's bright and so I'm just like anyhow. Hi Eclipse, how are you? Braille. I'm reading, this is the 3rd book in the God and Monsters series. That's the Book of Azrael. I don't know how I feel about this book. I'm not gonna lie, but I gotta finish it. So, Steffi, how's it going? It's good to see you. I'm a firefly. Pixelated. Hello, how's it going? An ear. Hi. Hi, lovely. Steffi, how's your Thursday going? Thick text Thursday. Thick text Thursday, huh? Wait, did you guys just come up with that at the exact same time? Or were you just repeating that? Hi, Raymond. Bad Wolf. Hello. Akari. Hi, Fuzzy. I already said hello to you, but what's up? So hard to put down. Yep. Krypton, are you down with the cozy stream? We could just like read and chill together. Which I could read. I gotta work, but I gotta enjoy. But I enjoy. See, I figure we could put on some really cool music. We can decide if we want to do like Lord of the Rings soundtrack or like Ghibli soundtrack or some kind of like I don't know. We just find something good that we want to listen to. We stick up a timer. I check in every like half an hour or so. I finish this book. So, for a second, I thought your hair was the stripes. Oh, the straps of the dress. They just go all the way into my head. How does that work? I was very dressed up. No, I'm actually very not dressed up. I've got sweatpants, and this is a new. Actually, this is a new top that I got. It's like a sports top. You're supposed to be able to button it up all the way, but like this just looks weird and it pulls funny. So we gonna stay unsnapped. Not that there's anything anyway, but you know. For a second I thought, wait, no, I read that one. Moo Moo, how's it going? It's good to see you. Is that a piece of 5 gum? It is 5 gum. I'm gonna spit it out now, so I'm not just chomping away. Not my favorite. It used to be, but it's too strong. But that's what Nande has, and he like lives by it. Work is better. Looking forward to my Monday off. Yes, good old vacation. I like it. What is this whistling? All right, you know what? Let's do. I want to do Studio Ghibli maybe, but I kind of am thinking like not the jazz, something else. Oh my. No, see, there I go. Where is your activity feed? Oh, there it is. Everything broke yesterday when things crashed. So now I'm like still trying to fix things, but I did install the OBS, the counter or the countdown timer thing. Mentally, I was on Friday, so when I saw your stream up, I was like, extra stream? Yeah, it's Thursday. It's Thursday, Kari. Hi, Layla. How's it going? All right, Ty, your card. Oop, green screen is on. Your card is generosity. It says, I give generously to those around me, no matter how much or how little I have. I know there is more than enough to go around, and the key is to allow it to keep going around without stopping. If I stop the flow, I'm like the one person at the stadium who doesn't do the wave. Come on, focus camera. Lighting makes a big difference. Yeah, so that's my other thought. And Nande was wondering too. So I don't feel like that's how it works, but it actually could be, because I painted all of these walls dark color. I'm kind of wondering if, like, normally if you have a light wall behind, it kind of like diffuses the light and makes it a little bit more even. But because all the walls behind me are dark, these are even more, because it's like my lights even seem more bright than if I were to have a white wall that was reflecting more light. So I was like, potentially that could be part of it too. So maybe if I put something a little bit more light behind my setup, or I don't know, maybe I need to get a bigger light diffusing. Losing near side vision really common. It seems like it's middle though. Frozone, how have you been? It's so good to see you. Hey, Tiz and chat. Hope everyone's all well today. What is new? Update me. I need to do all the things that I did before finding out I needed glasses, so maybe. I guess we'll see. You're about 73% done with the book club read, so I should be able to finish it this weekend between writing sessions. Heck yeah. And so we're going to do a chit chat on Saturday. So Spacey, I know that you decided that you didn't want to read it, which is, I totally understand and support that. And honestly, I just can't make my brain DNF books. So I read it, but it is definitely a little bit of a depressing read, I will say, in a lot of ways. So I totally get that, and we can let's chat about that on Saturday and stuff. So if anybody wants to come hang out, do some book talks, I'm thinking 10 or 11ish on Saturday. Raymond, you're welcome to join too. Asta, hello, how's it going? Erie, you have prescription for years, but no glasses. I've noticed the last few months, every time I pull up my phone, you have to hold it away from my face to read it. So I guess I'm getting those glasses this year. You're like, You're like, I know I need them. I'm just fighting it. Yeah, there's different variations of sightedness. There's a middle sightedness, though. Fuzzy, I think you might be right. Really threw me off. Not gonna lie. I know, right? That's why I said it. You just ordered a doggy pool toy. Krypton, I don't remember what you're talking about, but yes. Mantle, hi, how are you? No, I was repeating because it's good. Oh, my brain always changes thick to thick. Fair, fair. Nice, Mantle. Congrats. And this one, I have to play. Wait, which game, Akari? Spacey, I didn't end up getting him one. Well, we did give him his old. We let him have some of his old toys back for a bit that he shredded and chews. But I have not left. We got him a. We did go to the coffee shop to get him a pup cup. Does that count? You have crop tops on myself, but that's adorable. Thank you. I am obsessed with crop tops. This one's weird though because it's like a mid length, and I feel like I'm like the 90s because when I first put this on, it kind of hugs the curves in a way that I was like, I almost feel like I need to wear like not high-waisted pants, which I usually do. I'm usually like a high-waisted crop top girly kind of vibes. But I was like, it almost works to do the whole like Britney Spears like low-waisted look. I was like, I don't know. I don't know. We gotta keep it contained. Krypton, I'm working on some Unity stuff, so Coworking is perfect today. Been reading The Hobbit in my mornings little by little. I'll be honest, I'm super behind on the current book club, so I don't know how much I'll have read by Sunday. No, it's totally fine. Just read whatever you can. We'll just chat. I don't know. There's a couple of us who have finished it, and there's a couple of us who decided not to read it. So regardless, we'll just hang out. We can chat about it, see how we all feel. Oh, Car, you liked the song. The whistling one? Fuzzy, maybe I'll be productive and headbutt Premiere Pro. Yeah. Like you guys, we can work on like YouTube editing stuff. If you guys have videos you needed to edit, we can do work. We can read. We're just going to do a little bit of like hangouts for a bit. Ty, you remember that? I wouldn't be the one who doesn't. Yep. Does the wave. Phil, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Oh, it was from Outer Wilds. See, I did Google a gaming playlist, so I figured it was something like that, but I was thinking I could come chat and maybe I'll hear something that would get me interested in the book again. Wish I had to say more about it, but my brain turns off and I'm not interested. See, yeah, we'll talk about it more on Saturday, Spacey, but I'm totally with you on that one. I like a specific book and a specific type of writing, and I enjoyed it. It like parts of it were really interesting. It was different than I normally would read, but I also I struggled with it, so I totally get that. I just said totally so many times. Totally. Frozen, you've been busy with life, my friend. Haven't been on Twitch as much as I usually would have or would like to. No, honestly, I think staying off the internet and doing it's kind of ironic that, you know, I would love to have good Twitch numbers, obviously, because, you know, this is what I do full time, but most of what I talk about and promote on the channel is not being online, right? Like I talk about unplugged days or like doing things for your mental health or getting out and exercising and doing all the stuff that like really in the long run, I'm like, yeah, if you guys can stay offline, great. Also, I like if you check in and say hi to me once in a while, but you know, so I totally get that. But I hope life things have been doing well. Good life things. Peachy, you haven't, Akari, you haven't played Outer Wilds yet? And Peachy, boy, how are you today? To be a hop dog. Exactly. That's what I'm totally feeling. Britney vibes. It's Britney. Doc said to hold off on glasses as long as possible. Yeah, because I have heard that Eclipse. So maybe we'll fight it. We'll fight it longer. Oh, I didn't even see. Wait, who's just started a giveaway? Titanical. Everybody hit exclamation enter. You have like probably 60 seconds, maybe 30 seconds, maybe even less at this point. But for, is that a mug? I think it's a mug. A You Matter mug? Ty, that's really sweet. But yes, exclamation enter. I think it gives, I wish you could choose how long the giveaway is for. Because half the time I don't see it until it's passed and then people don't hear to hit enter. Okay, we got it in time. At least enough people were able to enter in time. Crop top does give me 90s in the modern, doesn't it? Especially this one, like I don't know, for whatever reason, it's just, I felt very 90s. Brock, who the hell is this pretty lady? Brock, you've been getting a lot of like compliments. It's hurting my brain. Are you okay? Unless you meant fuzzy, in which case, yeah, no, I totally get it. You always need glasses, so I find others developing eye issues interesting. Yeah, I've been hoping that I wouldn't, but both my dad and my mom both have glasses, and I am not surprised if I do. Hold on to good eyesight as long as possible. I'm doing good, Peachy. We're gonna do some like co-working and chilling and reading today because I am a half an hour done, or it says I have a half an hour left of the book I'm reading, and I don't want to stop. So I was like, what if we just do like a co-working chill hangouts today? You know? Raymond, ooh, we got the deluxe editions of Neva and Grease. Oh, wait, you got them at work? That's so cool. Those are like some of my favorite games. Yeah, 60 seconds is quick as hell. You think the vision decreasing after starting to wear glasses is actually just a myth? Really? I've heard though that it does. It's almost like exercising your eyes, and that your vision can decline a little bit faster. I know, Brock, I need to sit down. There's so much merch I have to do. I have to get Second Breakfast Society merch. I want to make some sort of NFG merch at some point. Maybe that'll be like part of my task while I'm traveling. But let's see. Eclipse. Congratulations. I hope you enjoy your mug. Hashtag triggered. Wait, what did I do? Who, how? Octi, hello, how are you today? It's good to see you. Titanical, thank you so much for the giveaway. That was really sweet. And you're going to do math instead of reading with you? I mean, any and all schoolwork, reading, co-working, anything, all of it is going to be great. We're just going to get cozy and chill and read books for a bit. I can even... Wait, how do I do this? Oh, I can recline and get extra cozy. Yeah, cover my toes. No, I am not okay. Sorry, Brooke. Alicia rested. I slept for 9 hours and then I got caffeine. I had coffee this morning. Yeah, so I honestly, I got off stream yesterday. I have to sit up for now. I got in bed. You know how I posted that picture of the Discord that I was like, oh, I got in bed. I'm cozy now. I didn't get out of bed. Nande made me pizza that I ate in bed while I was reading my book. Stayed in bed, read my book, went to sleep at 11, slept till 8-ish, a little bit past, and then got up and started reading and read my book until 15 minutes before stream, and then was like, shit, I'm not done with my book. We ran and grabbed coffee, and here I am. It was great. I've been in bed for the last 15 hours. It's been fantastic. It almost made me cry just thinking about how lovely it was. Let's see, my close-up vision. At least you're rest. Yeah. Well, I don't know. My get all the things done today might be resting. I did the Shark Week finally hit too, so it's, it's deserved. It's chill, relaxing, need the time week, Your perfect vision is perfect as far away stuff that's blurry. I blame my dad for his stick. See, both of them seem fine. It's just I squint on the computer, and so I don't know, maybe it's light, because I do have some really big, like my main monitor is how big is that? 32 inches. And then I have this vertical and this one, and then 2 giant lights up here. So it could just be that it's way too much light, and my eyes are just like... You're going to move the spider plant to a new pot. That should fit it for a few years. Make sure you do well-draining soil, because that was my mistake when I first repotted stuff, is the soil wasn't great. But you're going to help a certain individual with Elden Ring. He asks a lot of questions. Nice. Are you talking about Shaky? Yeah, he does. Yeah, that is fair. I think it does depend on what kind of vision and stuff you have, or like what's up with it. Like if it's an astigmatism or something. Octi, I'm gonna move. You listen to the podcast and then slept like a baby for a solid 8 hours. maybe just our lulling happy voices, just gave you the perfect sleep. You're laughing at me not being okay. Love you too. No, that's not what I was laughing at. Well, the way you said it was kind of funny. I'm sorry. That's not what I meant. I hope you're okay. um, you're at work. You gotta be at home with your cat. This is unfair. I feel that. Yeah, you work in logistics for a big electronics store, so I'm the first person seeing coming good. The deluxe editions look nice, but I already own it. Okay, that's fair. Yo, you gotta play it. It's so good. That is pretty expensive. Wait, per game? That's kind of interesting. Like, I feel like on Steam they're only $5-10 at most. I'm so glad I don't have to deal with that. Yeah, you already have enough productivity problems without a cycle. Yeah. I struggle with productivity naturally, and then it makes it so much worse. My cat's been extra snuggly. Aww. So I don't have something I have to do. I've been lingering in bed. I think that's lovely. Yeah, when I'm reading, I take off my glasses. More comfy. It's fair. So are you farsighted then, Akari? Shout out to Brock for helping me get the last crown I needed. Pixelator, that's freaking awesome too. And now I have the platinum trophy after 280 hours. I don't entirely know what that means, but that picture you posted looks very successful. Lots of work. Much wow. Congratulations. Hi, Abora. How are you? It's good to see you. You're playing Repo with some friends? Yeah, no worries. I hope you have so much fun. This is mostly going to be like a chill lurking stream today anyway. I mean, we might do something at some point, but for a bit, we're just going to read and chill. Spacey, big same. I'll be lucky if I can get a pattern going. Yeah. Yep. Like, I'll have like 2 days. Really, to be totally honest, I think I have 1 or 2 really productive days a month, and that's it. And it's usually like 2 days after you finish, and then like the hormones are in the right place, and then I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm feeling motivated. Like, I'm gonna clean everything and get like, I start to make posts for social media, and I plan and I do all these ideas, and then the 2 days are over and I don't implement any of them because I've run out of energy, and then I'm screwed until the next time runs around. Fuzzy, it's not even scary. Oh, gotcha. Well, Raymond, the art and the soundtrack are both amazing on those, I will say. 5K, I use a vitamin D. Yeah, definitely does. A picture Pixel posted was all the current monsters, both mini and large. No, I was gonna say I don't know what the crowns mean. Like, does that mean you've beaten like the hardest version, or like what was the crown for? 1 to 2 productivity days a month is fucking wild. Wait, because that's not that many? Yeah. No, I'm aware. Why do you think I get nothing done? This is the only reason that streaming works well for me, is because I don't have to plan it. All I have to do is sit down and click go live, and then the rest of it, I just wing it and hope for the best, you know? But yeah, like, why do you think I have 6 pen pal letters I need to write? Hopefully this will happen this weekend. It's gonna happen before I leave on my trip, so. Uh-huh. PlayStation, when you get the achievement trophies, you get shiny platform trophies as a prize for your efforts. Is it all the achievements for... But what's a crown? Oh, the smallest and largest version of the monster that you've just defeated it? Yeah. Thanks, Brock. Spacey, you're trying to do small cleaning every day to keep me from burning out. It's such a challenge. That stresses me out thinking about that. See, I gotta do all at once cleaning, which it is high time for me to do that. I have like the Lego packages on the floor from the last Lego I did. I have a duster here from when I ran out of energy halfway through cleaning last week, 2 weeks ago. I don't know. It's been a while since I found cleaning energy again. Listen, normal spicy brains are difficult sometimes. It is scary. It's not. It's really not scary. It's just funny. The graphics are terrible. How can you be scared at shitty pixelate? Just little pixels. It's fine. Bora. Fair. The smallest and largest versions. Okay, yeah. It's the size of the monsters. See. So you have to get lucky in some ways that the monsters actually spawn too. Somehow I had to carry, and it was terrifying. I hate when people can see you, like they're dead, and you can just watch people watch you do stuff, and I'm like, no, don't watch me. It's a collector's edition. Comes with Grace and Eva art books and such. Oh, on vinyl. Oh, hell yeah. Have you ever seen Serb in the bed behind you, and you just get the urge to crawl on that bed with him? Yeah, I we just got him a crate finally, so we can crate train him so that when I'm gone, Nande can actually like go to the grocery store and do the things and leave him. But the way that I was trying to get him in the crate for a while was I just crawl in the crate first and curl up with him, and then I call him, and then he'll run into the crate and curl up with me in there. And now he's started to just like go in the crate on his own, but it worked. And not I didn't get that picture. No, he didn't. How dare he? It's okay. Well, we can get one at some point. Although now his bed's getting it's all hairy in there. It was nice when it was new. You can only do the big cleaning once a year if I'm lucky, which is why I do 5 minutes at a specific room each day. That's totally fair. We try to do like a once a week cleaning day, which sometimes happens, sometimes doesn't. But we like both of us, because as long as Nande's cleaning too, it helps me to do the whole like body doubling thing. So he'll start cleaning, and then I'll be like, okay, fine, let's get some things done, and we'll clean. For real, it sounds like something I do too, is run out of energy, get distracted halfway through the cleaning is pretty normal. See, and that's the other thing that's really nice having Nande help, is that I just pick and choose which tasks I think my brain can manage. So like I'm always on plant duty because, the plants will die. So that's like one that I can do because I know that there's a consequence to not getting it done. So I do the plants. And then I kind of like I'll start taking care of like my ADHD piles, or like sometimes it's the dishes. It's just whatever my brain is like okay doing with in that moment. And then Nande kind of like follows around and like does the things that I don't want to do. Like he usually sweeps and mops because I don't like that. And Brock, I could still get out from the inside. It's one of those like squeezy door things. Look at the pixels want to bite me, and everything creaks and it's scary. I mean, okay, I guess that's fair. Time to put the phone on the charger and lurk. Yeah, no worries, Raymond. Have a wonderful after work chill. We just bought the new travel crate for your pup. It's more canvas than metal, so it's a lot lighter, more portable. But he can't be trusted not to get into trouble without people being around. See, that's our thing, is we actually don't know. Cerberus might be totally fine with us leaving. The thing is, he does jump up on the windows and stuff, and like he's jumped up on the desk to try to see us while while one of us even leaves before, and then he'll like knock plants onto the floor and like does dumb stuff. So, wow, Brock, rude. You just heard something that made sense, but I haven't figured out how to implement it. Use the time that you have, motivation to set up the workflows that make it easier to be productive than to not be productive. An example he gave was moving his chair away from the desk and putting a treadmill underneath it. It's less effort for him to stand at the desk than to move the treadmill and the chair. If he's already standing, then why not just push the treadmill button? Yeah, honestly, so I've had to do that. So even as things as simple as I have to untie, like if I go on a walk, this sounds really dumb. I've been trashing my shoes because my like my running shoes, because you're not supposed to just like shove your feet into them. That like breaks down the back part of them. But I can't be bothered to untie my shoes when I put them on, so I just ignore them and slide them on. And so I found like the only way that I can do that is like after I finish my walk, when I'm more motivated, I have to untie my shoes and prep them so that when I put my shoes back on to go for my walk, I like have to put them on and tie them. So it sounds really dumb, but I think it's kind of like the same like concept of I have to find ways in which I can do something that helps set me up to do it more. Like I have to put like say it's like taking my medication. I have to put it like in front of like the bathroom sink so that I see it when I walk into the bathroom, or that I do something that like triggers my brain into doing it immediately, rather than it, because I'm a very like if it's out of sight, out of mind, or if I have to do one or two extra steps, my brain's like, no, you don't need to do that. Muy bien, hello, how you doing? Brock, I wasn't laughing at you not doing good. It was just the way you said it. It was not rude. And Vrail, I'd be more willing to try if it wasn't for the cat. He adores her to a point where she'll get her trying to get away from his. Yeah, that's totally fair. Yeah, none of you guys untie your shoes. Wait, isn't that what you're supposed to do? What, untie them? No, because I just slipped them off. But I've started to untie them, so that like I tie them when I put them on and then untie them when I take them off. I guess that's true, Peachy. That's probably what you're supposed to do with them, but I tie my shoes tight enough that I can't get them off without. See, I can't do that because my neurospicy brain, if my shoes are too tight, it really bugs me. Sometimes I have to tie and retie my shoes a few times because if it's too tight, I can't walk. It's kind of like my socks being scratchy. And I didn't used to think I was neurospicy, guys. I thought I was fine. And my brain was normal. I'm currently not wearing shoes, and all my shoes are, yeah. All just lip-ons. Yeah, your future self will thank you for the setup, the extra preparation. You forget my meds today. Generally pretty good about it, because if I don't take them, I get headaches. So after this meeting, I'm going home. Yeah, it's fair. Good. I'm glad you're taking care of you. Do you figure okay the cushy wears out before the backs of them for me? That's fair. I was apparently tested for autism when I was 8, and they said no. Yeah, well, and that's why it's a spectrum, right? Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. We're doing a little bit of chit chats, and then we're gonna do some co-working and chilling today. All the things I realize are not normal now that I know I have ADHD. Yep. Right? You're like, oh, yeah, that checks out. That makes a lot of sense. But also, what is normal? Like, we're all on the spectrum of, like, our brains all work different ways. Just because it's not the, like, neurotypical way doesn't mean that it's, like, I don't know. Sometimes I do understand the perspective. I know there are a lot of people who have different places on the spectrum and can find being neurospicy challenging, and I totally understand that. And in a lot of ways it can be. And there are some things that I think are positive about it. And so that's what I try to focus on is, like, some of the benefits are, like, I am able to hyperfixate on something for, if I enjoy it, for 8, 10, 12 hours. Like, I could do chainmail. I mean, I eventually my brain tells, well, no, eventually I know that I need to go eat and, like, go to the bathroom and, like, do something. But, like, I can just sit and work on this project and not ever get bored. So, like, I think that's kind of cool. Brag, no, I feel like 'tis the same way with shoes being too tight. Can't walk. If I could, I would never wear shoes and go. Same. I used to run around barefoot as a kid all the time, too. So shoes in general just are weird to me, I guess. Hi, Vinny. How are you? It's good to see you. How was work today? You fly out in 9 hours for Japan? That's so exciting. Take all the pictures. I hope you have the best time. Enjoy. And Deanna, how's your day going? I like how it just says corn snacks. I don't really know. Listen, I copy and pasted a list of snacks, and so there's some weird ones in there, and then I added some of my own. I'm going to assume that's like corn nuts or something, or popcorn maybe. I don't know. Take your pick for what corn snacks are. Hi, Kai. How are you today? And Rapping Cat. Hello. How is what's today? Thursday? How's your Thursday? And it turns out I've already learned to tell people what I thought they wanted to hear for fear of being punished if I didn't. Yep. Yeah, I feel that. Brock, as a kid, I lived in the country near the woods and forest, and there was a creek. Barefoot the entire time, even around the horses. Yeah, same. We, like, lived in a little neighborhood. I was a wild child. Just ran around with shoes all the time. It's been a mix of a day. Did you have to work today, or has it just been kind of chill? I would say, honestly, the chill day. Oh, God. Normally, I lock the back of this chair, and I thought that I forgot that I unlocked it when I laid back earlier. I thought I was about to flip. My feet were too sensitive. Yeah, but that's why you had to not wear shoes for a while. Then you get used to not wearing shoes. Hi, Dorby. How are you? That'd be great content. What, if I just ate shit backwards off the chair? Rude. That's scary. Yep. You would have clipped it 3 times? Kind of chill. My master's back got paid out, but I just saw that my government passed. Are you in the U.S.? Did they? Or are you somewhere else? I have been kind of avoiding politics because it's been making me really, really sad lately. Aiden, hello, how are you today? It's good to see ya. And Dorby, how's your day? Pretty soon, we're gonna put on a little timer. Oh, they passed that in the UK? God, the whole world has just been shit lately. But I want... You're like, so things kind of suck, but also they don't suck at the same time. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. And I don't know if that affects you personally, but either way, I'm sorry to hear that. But congratulations on winning the monies. That's always really nice. Brock, you saved it on my hard drive immediately. Oh, me eating shit out of the chair? Thanks. Thank you. And then give it to Ram to create all the memes. Hi, Bone. How are you today? It's really good to see you. And Muddy. Hello. How is everyone? All right. I am caught up on chat, so I'm going to get ready here pretty soon. Do we have a... I'm going to set a timer on here, too, so that when this... Because I won't hear it here. So I'm going to set, like, a little timer so my phone will go off when it's time for me to check chat again. But... I have no idea what playlist I'm listening to be honest. Well, let me see if I can... It's like playing... I thought I was listening to... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is, Dorby. I thought I was listening to Studio Ghibli thing, but these are all Lord of the Rings things. So I don't know what I'm listening to or how to even I think this might be part of the Lord of the Rings for sleep. It might be the Lord of the Rings for sleep playlist. So speaking of, though, what are you guys feeling? What do you want to listen to? Is this what you want to listen to while we do some books? Or do we... I listen to this one a lot when I'm reading. This is a calming classical. Has some Debussy and some other stuff. Yell at me if you want some. Okay, yeah. No worries, Brock. Are you free today? Today's your day off? The bill bans trans people from entering toilets and changing room stuff that aligns with their identity, which sucks because... You're like, it sucks because I want to use the restroom. I'm sorry, that sucks. Kai? I don't know what that means. Yeah, it might be Dorby. Kai, right now we're doing some co-working chill stuff. I need to finish this book. It's been driving me crazy. So, we're putting on this, and then I'm going to start a timer, and we're just going to hang out for a bit. Everybody's going to get some work done and stuff. So, I was just trying to... No, we're not doing that, Dorby. I refuse. Do you guys want the music to be louder when I'm not talking? Is this loud? How loud is this? And now you're off today? Okay, cool. All right. So, you all feel free to do whatever you want. We are going to be just kind of chilling. I will check back in a little bit. So, I mean, I'm still going to be here, but I will check back in and chat in that long. Let me start this. Hello. Back for a little bit. What were we talking? Hi, Demon. I don't know if you're still here, but hi. How are you, lovely? Um, you found a canvas picture. Underwater Caribbean. Nice. Boy, are you still playing Repo? And hi, Tactical. I don't know how many of you guys are actually still chilling or hanging, but I hope you're having a great time. And Amano. Yes, this is classical is always like my favorite, like reading, chill music. Maybe not the ideal music to play COD Zombies too, but yeah, it's chill. I mean, we can. I also thought about doing the Lord of the Rings soundtrack, so we could do that next if you guys want to listen to that. Dorby, what you making? Chicken and cheese quesadilla. Ooh, sounds tasty. Akari, what are you up to? Have you still been playing Blueprints? Yeah, it's not intrusive that you won't hear the zombies. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I know you don't get hyped, but it's probably better to not get distracted, right? Casey, chicken flights. Yeah, but I think I need a snack soon. Isn't Blueprints just so addicting though? You start playing and you're like, well, I guess I live here now. Like trying to find time to do anything else, I feel like is definitely a struggle. Peachy, are you playing too? I am. I seriously am at the point where I think I'm just completely stuck on not having the boiler room. Like that, there's like 3 puzzles that are related to that I need to do. And until I get that, I can't do anything else. So it's just like, yeah. Dorby, I don't know. I haven't really seen her in Shaky's place either. I know she moved recently and was going through some stuff, so I think it was just kind of focusing on some life things. But you could feel free to check in. PG, you've had it on all day. In between work, I just it's kind of a perfect game for that too, because you can just even get a little bit in through the day and be like, okay, I'm just gonna do a little bit of work things and then flip back and forth. It's dangerous. Meanwhile, it says that we've been playing it for like 40 some hours. I'm proud of myself. God, I keep forgetting I have that not set up. Yeah, I didn't play yesterday though. I was proud of myself. I'm getting closer to finishing this book too. It says I have 12 minutes left in the book. I don't know if we'll keep reading today, if we want to play something, if we like the chilling. Did you guys want to listen to the Lord of the Rings soundtrack instead, or did you still like the super chill music? How are we feeling with that? Give me play with Kevin Sherwood songs, and I'm ready to do all the cuts. Yeah, I don't think that really works so well with like co-working things though, Vinny. Dorby, I know they dropped like so much of my community loves Baldur's Gate, and they recently dropped the update and everything, but I don't know if I can do it. I just played it so much, and I've watched so many people play it that I need to go probably more time to like forget about parts of it, or you know, you think no music, just Tiz talks. Yeah, but I gotta finish. I gotta finish this. So we gotta do something. Clover, you're cool with just chilling things. I'm down for anything. Yeah, I was gonna say we have a couple like shorter games I bought recently. So we have like Cocoon and some other puzzle stuff that we could always do. We're gonna do at least another session of this so I can finish this. Um, and after that we can think about doing something else if we want to. But definitely have another. Of course you did. Of course you did, Dorby. You just got the boiler room for the second time. I think I've gotten the boiler room twice, 3 times maybe, and it's just never connected to all the things that I need it to. Although I do need to make a better list of all the power rooms. I only know of like 2 or 3 of them. Yeah. For all I can understand that. The new subclasses are pretty neat though. Yeah. You should watch the animated short at least. Is that when you launch it, it plays? Subclass Are subclasses things like is Tavern Brawler a subclass, or is that a I always forget what everything is called. It's on YouTube. Okay. You should send me a link for it so I remember to watch it. What was your favorite class? Tower Brawler? Oh, it's a feat. What are the subclasses then? You love being a wizard sorcerer. Well, so like the classes. So like Darby's saying, you got warlock, wizard, fighter, right? Which, give me some examples. No, I know, but just give me some examples of like the previous subclasses. Okay, yeah. So like, you're building assassin for rogue, wild magic, storm sorcerer. Okay, yep. Hi, Ram. How you doing? It's good to see you. Lunchtime, Peachy. Nice. Yeah, I'm actually going to go grab. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna go grab my water and go to the bathroom real quick, and then we'll probably do another session of this. While I finish this at least, and then we'll think about maybe doing something else. I don't know. Maybe I'll just bundle up in this blanket, my fuzzy blanket. Okay. Ram, how's your day? What are you up to? We've been chilling and co-working. Okay, I'm gonna go grab my water. I'll be right back. No, Fuzzy. I can't. Song is juicy. Oh yeah, this is a good one. Spring. Cause I can't. I would break my head open. I can't even do a handstand. I've been trying to for a very long time. Look, this matches my shirt. You're working Tony Hawk a stream earlier that made lunch. Wait, what does Tony Hawk in a stream mean? Nice, Akari. You found the pig early. So that means did you find the workshop then? I have not been able to find the workshop very much either, which has screwed me over. Oh, that's it. If I do find that, that'll help me with another. There's two parts of the puzzle that I need to find certain resources in order to do. Finding the boiler room and the workshop. Yeah. You're on day 10? Heck yeah. Sweet. I'll watch it in a bit, bro. Means I played like you were streaming playing Tony Hawk is what you're saying. I was like, what does that mean? Is it Tony Hawk when you like go to a stream and you do some tricks and then workshop is avoiding me? Like, same, Peachy. Same. There's a puzzle I need. Yeah, I do too. Well, and then sometimes I will get the workshop, but then I don't need all the pieces that I need in the workshop. Like all of that is avoiding me and it's pissing me off. Yes, my fuzzy cloak. It's warm on the inside. God, Peachy, why is Ram so nice to you? What did you do? I feel like you're the only person that I've seen Ram be like genuinely really nice to. And Droma was a fun game. Tony Hawk. God, I feel like I played Tony Hawk on, was it the PlayStation 2 maybe? Ram, can you please be nice to me too? Peachy, you're like, I don't even know. That's hilarious. Ram was nice to everyone. This is not true. This is not true at all. Definitely not nice to me and Nikki. Yeah. Resident trolls, you know? Clips. Oh, you're so right. I'm calling him Ram again? Ella, excuse me. All right, my loves. I'm going to continue reading because I'm too close. Do we want to... What are music votes? Keep with the classical. 1s if you want to keep it the same. 2s if we want Lord of the Rings. 3 if we want Ghibli music. How about that? Twos look like to be the most... Yeah, I love the Ghibli lo-fi. It's looking like Lord of the Rings overall is my most consistent among the troll. I was asking what we should listen to. Or Fuzzy. You guys have the red names. But then everyone decided to... Okay. Consistently, it seems like Lord of the Rings. So we'll do that. Oh, okay. Okay. Thanks, Ram. Here we go. Cerberus is currently in the process of shredding a toy to oblivion, and so I have to every so often go out and pick up all the little bits so that he doesn't eat them because he just ends up swallowing them whole. So I finished it. I also remember I had books that I wanted to show you guys. So I finished it was the third book in the Book of Azrael series. I don't know who has read that, but apparently I was researching. The next one doesn't come out until October 28th, which I started putting release dates onto my calendar so that I can remember when to start them. So I just finished that one. I was trying to see if I had anything else on my Kindle to read, which I think I finished everything I started. I have a couple random books that I wanted to start soon. Somebody recommended a book called Empire of the Vampire. I also have What the River Knows. I've heard that was good. I have the first From Blood and Ash series. And something called Reign of Shadows and Endings. Has anyone heard of any of those books? Anyone that I should start next? But I hate these books. I'm not going to lie. I know a lot of people like them. This is the third book, which I think it's the last one. Finally. I'm just not a huge fan, but I own the other two, so I had to get this one and finish it. So that's what I just started. You got roommate? Nice. Good luck, Peachy. Good luck. Let me know if you need any help. I raged in that room for quite a while. Nice to see you back from picture book time. No, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Pixelate for the past 8 months. You've been taking a detour to get to work while they repaired the old road. Just found out they finished the project a month ahead of schedule and opened at 12. That's amazing. God, it's crazy how sometimes if they close one area, how much that affects like drive time and the rest of it. Also, hi, Midnight. I saw you popped in before. How you doing? And Coggy, thank you so much. You finished a book last week. Only took me like 9 months. Nice, he said before noticing the timer on the screen in front of his face. Let's see. But yeah, 14 months. Thank you, Cog. I appreciate the heck out of you. Music was good. Okay, the music was a little bit too epic. It was hard for me to focus on my reading when it got too epic there, you know? And I loved all the dance emotes for the little like flute song was cracking me up. It was great. 9 months is a start. Wait, 9 months for a book? Yeah. Yep. It's always, you know, however long it takes you to finish a book, to each their own. And then I got this one, the Mel Robbins Let Them. These, I don't know if you can see it, but all of these little yellow dots are actually like, it feels like Braille. I love cool textured books. So anyway, I just got this one. And then I also got this one. Look at how shiny it is. Woo. This was my most recent Barnes & Noble trip. So more books to read. Ooh, maybe I'll read this one soon. This was it's got pretty good ratings, but the font's pretty big. So it won't take as long to finish it, hopefully. And hi, Garden Girl. I love how I feel like you always pop in when we're doing Lord of the Rings music. Gotta have my Lord of the Rings fans. But you also heard about that book the other day, and it sounds so good. Are you talking about the Mel Robbins one? I love her content, so I figured I'd support her by getting the book. And then, or do you mean this one? Oh, the Let Them. Yeah. And then this one was, I liked V.E. Schwab is one of my favorite authors, and she said it was impossible to put down. And it was the YA recommended book, and this was the exclusive edition. And look how cool that is. So that's why I had to get this one and try that. Your Infinite Fates. Is that supposed to say is epic? Sepic. Gaz, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Honestly, I'm having a fantastic time. I don't know about you all. And I'm sure this is not like the best like numbers stream, but I think at the end of the day, it's important to do what you enjoy. And I'm having a grand old time here. Hopefully you guys, is anyone getting anything else productive done or reading or gaming or what are you all doing? But Coggy and Gaz, thank you both for the lurk. And hi Burb, how you doing, my love? I am. We've been reading. All we're doing is reading. I had a book that I was so close to finishing, and I said we were gonna do something else after, but instead I've just been reading more. Dungeon Crawler Carl is on Kindle Unlimited. Maybe I should read that next. I've heard it was really funny. Let me get that real quick. I don't know which one. I have like 15 books on my Kindle I still haven't read that I need to read, plus the books I just bought. Maybe, do you guys want to help me decide which book? I mean, I have my physical books. See, I have to have like 2 books that I'm reading at all time. I have Fearless that I'm trying to finish. But I also have a bunch of books I'm trying to finish here. I'll download this one too because I've heard it was good. Varel, you're still doing laundry, although I do have to do my laundry soon. Burb, what are you doing with your day? Ram, honestly, I always enjoy a co-working stream, especially during work. I mean, part of me feels like we should be doing something like I should be doing actually co-working or something else, but Gazy, you think read all the books you already own? But what if they take them off of Kindle Unlimited and then I don't get to read it? Good point. I'm going to take my Kindle with me while I'm traveling though. So I should probably read any hard copy books now. And then my Kindle will be stocked up for books when I leave. So I'll make sure I read these ones first. You're playing COD, Vinny. Varel, you got laundry. We got Barbie Werby. Ice Pirates, no, I'm not. See, I'm just not a big... No shame to anybody who loves smutty books. I don't mind there being smut in a book, but I want to read them for the plot. And I've heard that book is... The plot is the smut. I always have to read fiction. I am not a nonfiction person. I just like and history books and stuff. Way too boring for me. Hi Mooney, how are you today? It's good to see you. Then get new. Yeah. Well, Gazy, this bookshelf. So this book, I've read all these ones. This is my TBR shelf. There are over 30 books in there, I think. So I have quite a few to read. And Ram, honestly, during a co-work, what you're doing is totally fine. Maybe you're just used to doing all the other stuff, but from experience, being in several others in the morning, you're doing just fine. Well, thanks. Yeah, I think it's just weird because it's not necessarily what we normally do. And I know sometimes people watch streams to like obviously be entertained. But I think my thought process with it is that sure, there are some streams that you can do for the entertainment value, but sometimes people also just like company. And so if we get to listen to music that we enjoy together and we're all just hanging out, and you know that like if you chat, there are other people that will chat back and chat as well, that's kind of that's another piece of it, right? Gazy, smutty books are okay, but if the plot is smut, I'll just not read it. Yeah, Gaze, I'm the same way. I'm like, it's okay to have that in there, but I prefer it for the plot and the rest of it. When you have a fever, taking the day. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, today is time of the month day for me, and I'm just feeling very meh. And I've kind of felt that way all week. Streams have been really short and stuff lately, so I was like, well, why am I not doing a stream of something that is cozy and that I really enjoy? Yeah, that's what I've heard, Bone. But Burb, what are you doing with your Thursday? Vrail, yeah, I think you'd really like the Outstretched Shadows, the whole Obsidian trilogy, really. I haven't heard of that one. Okay, I'll have to see. Do you know if it's on Kindle Unlimited? The Bone was talking about the ice whatever barbarian book. The Mesochips? No, I haven't. You feeling less sleepy today or sluggish? Less sleepy, partially because I got in bed after I told chat this at the beginning. I got in bed after stream yesterday. Didn't get out of bed until like right before stream. So I was in bed for probably 15 to 20 hours and slept for 9 hours. I slept from 11 until 8. And then I got coffee this morning, so I got some caffeine in me. So yeah, definitely a little less sluggish. I am very crampy at the moment. Like I'm feeling super queasy, but at least a little bit more awake. Sometimes I feel like for me, and I know it's different for all my ladies, but I need a lot of rest when it's that time. It's not unlimited, but the first one was like $2.99 last time. Okay, cool. Yeah, my problem is I have a lot. Somebody just recommended the Empire the Vampire. That was, have you read those ones, Vrail? Someone just recommended that to me. Oh, we gotta go to the next. Little bit of the tense. How many readers are we now on Discord? You mean how many people read consistently? I have no idea, Gazy. I don't know how many people. It's been a little tough because we've been doing the book club, but like I don't know how many people are actually reading each book. We've been getting more and more people pop into the chat, so every weekend, and we'll do a chat this Saturday. Yeah, finally some decent sleep. It was my own dumb fault the last couple weeks because I just like wasn't getting to bed on time, but supposedly made from organic corn, beef tallow, salt, and lime. Yeah, no, I haven't tried them. Very probably but better soon. It's the classic time of the month. It'll be usually it's like a day or two of like really really bad cramps for me, and then the rest of it's fine. So just today and tomorrow is probably like meh. I get so sleepy that yeah, okay, yeah. So it's not just me. Make boobas. My ex was like that. She used to camp out in the washroom. I bring her soup and stuff. Yeah, it's just the first like day or two. I usually am a little bit miserable, but it's okay other than that. And so that's why I was like, well, I can still stream, but why don't we do something I can distract myself with, like reading or something else. Gaming is always helpful too, but it's kind of nice to just be quiet and chill from time to time. Do you get super much? Not usually. Before, usually I'll get a little bit grumpy, but it depends. It wasn't too bad this time. Ooh, nachos. You're crawling off of reading burnout. It's partially things that I came up for me in the last book. I'll be downloading this month's book in a moment. Hoping to try it again. Oh, Clover, I love that. Yeah, I definitely feel that. I burnt out last year because I read 100 books. And so the first couple months, I just barely did anything. But I just read for the last like 12 hours. So I feel like I am getting off of my reading burnout. I would say the book for this book club is a tough read. It is about I finished it because I very rarely DNF books, so I wanted to finish it as quickly as possible because it is about essentially a whorehouse in Pompeii. It's kind of like a historical fiction. It's not based off of true events, but heavily inspired. And it's a tough read. Yeah. You finish American Psycho soon too. Ooh, nice. I didn't realize that the movie is based off the book, I'm assuming. Bro, same, you get 1 to 2 days of really bad, and then yeah. Sometimes I just don't feel great, but normally it's like the first day or two. Like I was gonna work out and walk after stream, but now the nausea is hitting a little bit. So today might be like just a full rest day where I do nothing. And that's okay. Sometimes we have days like that. When you get violent. How am I surprised? How am I not surprised? Emma and the Vampire by Wayne Josephson. Something that you like? Nice. Someone said I should try it. Not sure if it's the same. Are you saying the book? Hi, Brody. How are you? It's good to see you. How's your day been? Yeah, I'm told they kind of spoofed the book a little for the movie. I wouldn't be surprised. Boobs? For what, Dorbs? Vinny, the new plan should be to read a book and eat chocolate. Boba. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. I was like, I mean, Who doesn't like boobs? But I don't really get how that relates. Yeah, Vinny, I think work out and walk, curl up with a book and some chocolate. Yeah, yeah, I think that might be the choice today. If the weather ends up, it was crazy. I got off stream yesterday, which might be why the power or the we didn't lose power, we lost internet, which is weird, but it stormed like crazy. Like we had snow that was like golf ball size clumps of snow. Like it was just crazy. And it we like snowed and then was gone and dried up. And today is like sunny and nice. It's a little bit chillier today, but we got the crazy burb. Dorby's autocorrect is like that all of the time. And honestly, that was probably the more mellow of the. Brody, my day is actually really good. I've just been really lazy. Slept in, read book, got coffee, and now we're doing a co-working book reading stream at the moment. This one hair is kinked all weird. Look at that. Just be straight or hide yourself. What are you doing? You crazy hair? Yeah, boob. No, I don't. I'm not a big fan of taking any sort of like drugs or medications. I'm a like natural medicine girly. So a lot of times it's a lot of tea and heat pads. Yes, exactly, Barb. The emotional support, boobas. For real, I've been feeling less motivated the past couple weeks. It's affected my physical activity dramatically. Yeah, I feel that. The thing for me and fitness is that like it can't ever be about motivation because 9 times out of 10 I don't feel like it. And usually once I start doing it, I'll feel more motivated, but I am never going to really feel like it. And so you have to find a way to just have it be a dedication sort of thing. So for me, like this morning I gave myself a pass because, you know, not feeling great and some days that happens. But most times I wake up and I work out first thing in the morning because if I wait, I'm less likely to do it later on in the day. And that's just no choice for me. Like I wake up, I work out. Even the days that I really, really don't want to, I like put the music on and I sit there and I listen to the music for a little bit and then I just start my app and I like just start moving. Um, and that, because if you wait for motivation, most of the time you won't have it. Yeah, Burb, I feel that too. Zero motivation to do the things outside of the bare minimum. Yeah, and so for me, things like exercise it's a non-negotiable. Like, sure, if I'm injured or like now if I'm like cramping or something and I need to take a break, that's a different story. But otherwise, in the same way that like eating or drinking water or getting sleep, exercise is another one of those things that I just have to do. And I mean, and granted, yes, you don't technically have to, but that is, for me, that's the way that I view it. And so then I figure out a time that I can do to make it happen. Dorms, you should make a channel on your Discord dedicated to my misspells and auto. We did just a not safe for work channel. Maybe the living heater will come in and sit and cut. He is so funny. He's not a big cuddler lately, but I think maybe he does sense, or he sensed that I was like off today because he would come up and he wouldn't even cuddle with me. He would stand over me. Like he would just stand. And I'd be like, okay, can you move? Like he would stand there for a little bit. And then sometimes he would just stand until he got too sick of standing and then would just, like, as if his legs just stopped working, would just onto my face. I'm like, thank you. Thank you, Cerberus. I appreciate you. But it makes me laugh, at least. He's almost broken my nose once or twice, but that's just fine. It's worth it. Gaze that there's no boba anywhere near me. I have to drive over an hour to go get boba. Alex, you had to make it a habit, and then I feel weird when I don't do it. The exercise or running or something. Alex, have you still been running lately? Oh, you did. You got through half marathon training, and now week 5 of. That's exciting. Holy shit, Alex. That's amazing. Congratulations. I need to get back into it. This knee has been giving me a lot of issues. So I'm being very gentle with it for now. Burb, I love that exercise is including your bare minimum, though. That's what I want to work towards. I think no matter what exercise is, so it can be something small. Like it could be going for like a 5-minute walk. It could be getting an app. Like, so for me, the ladder app that I started using has helped so much because I don't have to think about it. I just start the app and I do my best. Sometimes that means like there's even reps where I get like 4 reps in and I'm super lazy and half the time I lay on the floor, but I do as much movement as I can. Maybe that means you like put up a yoga video and you do the yoga, but like some sort of movement just just needs to be a requirement. And something I was thinking about the other day was like this idea of the older we're getting, the more like I feel that we just do a lot less. Sorry, weather top is too intense. And Isengard. Give up the half. God, so many of these ones. We got give up the halfling or thank, and then here we'll do this one. These ones are more chill. Yeah, I think it's important to find those things that are non-negotiables, that because like for me, a lot of the other things come from not getting exercise or enough sleep, or like I've noticed that if I don't get exercise, my ability to do other things is strongly affected. So that needs to be something that happens to be able to create energy for other things too. You have this boy follow my yeah fun times. Burby got that walking pad, and now I'm able to do a mile a day, which is super awesome because of all the like. Oh, nice. Also, the best way for me to feel warm when I get cold in my office, so that's an incentive. Yeah, that. And there's ways that you can make it easier, right? Like if you leave the walking pad out, then you know that when you walk in, you'll just do a little bit of it. And I do truly think that, because like for me, sometimes I don't want to walk or I don't want to do things, but as long as I start, I usually end up feeling motivated, or that will help. It's the catalysts, the spirals, the doing something helps to spiral to do more things. He's 17 in June. Dang, your ancient baby, small, an old doggo. Yeah, it's funny. Cerberus seems old sometimes, but he's just this 2-year-old little happy floofy self. If you're productive, you stay productive. Yeah, like I do think it does help you continue that. And I think what's important is that you still can take rest and there needs to be time for other things, but definitely finding that balance is really important. I think that's real. Someone I follow says she always goes and starts if she's not feeling it 10 minutes in. At least she tried and got that 10 minutes. Yeah. And especially for like my kind of like ADHD brain, all I need to do is start. Like if I open up a video editor, I can hyperfixate and edit my videos for 15 hours. But if I mean, if you don't start, you won't get anything done, right? So if you at least tell yourself you're going to do a little bit, a lot of times you'll get more done than you think you would. Same thing with like cleaning up or being productive, right? Like maybe your goal is to pick up 3 things in your room. And then sometimes you start picking things up and then you pick more things up. I think the same thing applies to exercise, that you just need to start doing something and then that creates more. Peachy, shadow or neon? It's always the waiting or the apprehension before that. Yes, same. Like, or I'll be like, oh, I really don't want to do something. Like I really don't want to edit. But then when I sit down to do it, it's not nearly as bad as I think it is. So I think it is truly that getting started sort of thing. And I think that's really important. We'll do the neon one. Speaking of Rome, you made an ancient Roman treat the other day. You take pitted dates, you butterfly them, get some nuts, some peppercorns, grind them, fill the dates with it, and throw it on a pan with some honey. Wait, so basically just like nuts and pepper? Oh, wait. That sounds spicy. Peppercorns? This one. sounds kind of intense. All right, Peachy. We got Temperance. It says you are being invited to stabilize your energy, to learn to bring about balance, patience, and moderation in your life, and to allow the life force to flow through you without force or resistance. You should take the middle road, avoid extremes, and maintain a sense of calm. You have the sudden urge to sneeze. All the pepper. You know, black pepper comes from... Yes, Dorby. I that's why I was saying that sounds like that would be kind of spicy. Yes, sass. You know that. Yes, I know that. Let's see this one. McBoobas, it's a redeem. It's called a tarot redeem, not the affirmators, by the way. Sometimes people get confused. All right. Yeah, these ones are, this is my newest deck. It has like the pink shiny edges. All right, Clover, we got the Seven of Pentacles. It says you are putting in time and energy now for longer term rewards and have a strong desire to invest in sustainable results. You're cultivating and manifesting ideas and goals. Your hard work and efforts will be paying off, so you can harvest the profits and reap the rewards in the future. Your long-term vision will come to fruition. Jamie, hello, my love. It's so good to see you. How you been? All right, sounds good, Rail. With dog treats. Can someone lend me 2,000 points of Brooke? You'll get there. You'll get there. I hope that it will. Not gonna lie. Yes, of course. Hello, it's me. It's me, Jamie. How you been? Jamie, we are literally just reading today. I've been doing this like little just co-working and reading things. I just finished the third book in the Book of Azrael series. I don't know if you've read those. And then I'm reading the third Fearless or the Powerless books, which I'm just trying to get it done with. Ooh, this one. I have it. Oh, I need to. Nice, nice. What else have you been up to? It's good to see you. All right, Jamie. We've got the Three of Cups. It says there are reunions, celebrations, and gatherings in your life. You are spending quality time with people you cherish. These are happy times, uplifting energies, and good feelings. You are enjoying the company of others. There's laughing, love, and support. This can be a good time to celebrate your success with close friends and family, or collaborate with others. It says if it's reversed, that the might not interest you now, and there may be canceled events. You may have a desire to step out of the social scene for a while, and just to focus on your independence and work on your own if that suits you better. Just hermiting recently, slowly coming out of it. Oh, yeah, I feel that. Honestly, I feel like the first couple months of this year have just been very, I don't know. It's felt really quiet, and I haven't really felt like doing a lot. And honestly, the last couple streams have been really nice. We've either done really short streams, like they've only been like 2 or 3 hours long, or like today, just doing some reading. Doing things that I would normally do off stream, but doing a little cozy on stream things have been really nice. No, I totally get that. You're like, for a while. All right. Any last chat things for a bit before we do a bit more reading? Hi, Nikki. Thanks for the lurk, love. We're just co-working and chilling today. Just a whole bunch of hanging out. I'm doing pretty good. It's been a lot of ups and downs this year, but I leave for Greece in 2 weeks. This is my hair's not letting fly. It's driving me crazy. Um, April 28th is when my flight leaves, and I have a one-way ticket to Greece. And I know I'll be going to Rotterdam for TwitchCon at the end of May. And going to be in Sweden for a while. But other than that, I don't have anything else planned. So I'm just kind of like bopping around. We're going to be doing some traveling and just some hanging out. And yeah. Birthday is the 27th of April. Wait, yeah. Happy early birthday. Yeah, I'm going to be all over the place. No, Derby. There's not even any plans to go to the UK officially. I just might go to the UK on the way back. I'm going to Greece for my birthday. So, yeah. Well, happy early birthday if I don't see you before then. I hope that it's wonderful. Yeah, I have mine in 3 weeks, May 4th. Well, and you're going to have an awesome time. I'm excited. It's cool because I actually haven't seen my family or my mom in a while, and my mom's in Greece right now. So for the first 3 days, I'm gonna fly in and I'll get to see her. I've been thinking about it, Nikki. I don't know. It's looking like it might be cheapest for me to fly back from the UK to New York, but I'll have to see. It's pretty cheap to fly to like Orlando sometimes too, because it's also on like that side. So I can also check it. Doing a ding dong and ditch at Fuzzy's place. I've thought about it. So we'll see. So yeah, so that's kind of just the plan, but just booping around, doing some traveling for a bit, and then oh, Jamie, we did. You want to know something else new? Cerberus, come here. Sir, come get a treat. Up. Oh. There was no hesitation on that one. And then this is Cerberus. Look over here. He's 2 years old. We got him from a rescue. He's my... oh, he's the cutest love. Okay, you want one more? Just because you're holding on to my knee all cute like. There you go. Yeah, that's Sorb. The Mumble Source is here. Yeah, that's the other new stuff in a new place. I think, Jimmy, I don't remember if you've been in since we've been here, but this is we moved in November-ish. Yeah, he didn't even give me a lick. He just gave me a nose boop. He just booped into my nose. And I painted this Lord of the Rings map up here. So yeah, here, treat. I thought now I have to be. Then he came running up the stairs. Now he's sitting at the top of the stairs waiting just in case. But yeah, no, I just gotta thank you, nose boop. No, it's not, Ram. It's probably not gonna be done for a while. I'm not gonna lie. But it's mostly there. It's acceptable. Yeah, there's a lot more. I'll do it. I'll probably do it when I get back sometime. We'll do some painting streams once I'm back from Europe. I think I've seen it. Not sure if it was in stream. I did paint it for a little bit. It's me being nosy. Yeah. I think I posted it on like Instagram or something too. So. Don't know yet, Dorby. I don't have a return flight yet. I'm thinking sometime towards the end of June. Mostly, like, I'm gonna run out of money at some point. So that's the main reason why I'm gonna have to come back at some point before too long. Unless you guys just want to fund me staying in Europe for a while, I can keep bouncing around there for longer. But yeah, I'm not quite sure yet. I do need to. I want to try to do like a little vlog series while I'm out there. So, well, he says he's technically Nande's dog, and he'll be staying here with Nande. But obviously, I want to come back and see him and stuff. before too long. Oh, we got the great eye. Okay. I need someone to fun. Yeah, right. Got my interest now. With what, Vinny? Just staying and traveling for a bit. I mean, honestly, that is. Obviously, I need to get some more like brand partnerships and other ways to make money doing stream things. But being a full time streamer, it is purely just graciousness of all of my amazing people that I've met online. So thank you guys. If you want to fund an stay, exactly. If you want to help fund keeping me in Europe, you know what to do. I mean, you need to go marry a rich widowed lady tycoon and then inherit that. I mean, that would work too. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna read a little bit more. So feel free to read with me. Do whatever you guys would like. Do we want to keep listening to the Lord of the Rings music, or do we want to switch it? I'm gonna turn it back up so you can actually hear it more. We still good with Lord of the Rings? Not Berenstain Bears. Okay, and then I'm gonna restart this timer. I just downloaded the timer plugin for OBS, and it's actually so easy, so nice. Nordic ambience platypus. Nice, Dorby. You're just on top of these autocorrects today. Okay. Goodbye.
Ikari donated $200, something like that. It is what I promised.
Akari. Akari said he was gonna help me pay for my ticket to TwitchCon. You did say that, but you definitely did not need to do that. That means a lot, and I really, really appreciate it. It's always so quiet, and then when I switch back, or anytime my alerts go off, it scares the shit out of me, and I was like, you are already doing more than enough by making it cheaper for me to travel by crashing on your couch. So thank you. PG, are you still in room 8? That part, I was in there for probably 2 hours. If you need any hints, or if you want me to let you know if you get one like correct, or like there are certain ones that if you get them first, you slowly have to eliminate. So get a couple right first, and then slowly go from there. That's my tip. Like, start with the ones that you know where they have to go. And if you want to double check, there's at least 2 of them where you know where they go just based off of what's in the clues. Um, and you can ask me and I will tell you yes or no if something goes there for sure. Like you can say, does an animal? You can ask me if an animal goes in a certain sin bin, and I will tell you yes or no if you want that. I can assist you in that way. Um, Peachy, don't let Fizz help you. You got this. You're amazing. No, but I I understand Peachy's pain because I was stuck for. There's 8 things that you have to do, and you don't know for sure if they're right, and so then swapping them around was very difficult. So I will give you while I'm reading. If I read and you say, does this go in this bin? I will give you a thumbs up or a thumbs down. How about that? As we're reading, Akari, I wish there was more that I could say, but I'll buy you ramen or boba or something when I see you, which is not a fair exchange whatsoever, but what I can to thank you for all the support. And you do so much even just by being a mod in this channel. So it's always crazy to me where it's like you mod and you help that way and you help fund travels and this being a full-time stream thing. So thank you. I appreciate the heck out of you. And Robin, it's good to see you. I'm doing good. Today's been a really fun, like just cozy chill. We're just reading and hanging out together. Talking about I have 1 more week of streams till I leave for Europe again. So that's kind of exciting. I wish. I'm gonna try to go to a couple different countries for sure. Greece, Sweden, and the Netherlands. But depending on basically anything that I can make via streaming in the next 2 months will fund what other trips we can do while we're also in Europe. So the sentimental piano music. Yeah, I swapped over to a more chill Lord of the Rings. Still Lord of the Rings, but a little bit more chill playlist. Hi Keith. It's good to see you. How are you today? We're just hanging out. We're taking it easy. Oh yeah, and Belgium. And maybe I think we should drive down to Luxembourg too, because it's only 4 hours from I think Amsterdam to Luxembourg. So I'm almost thinking we drive all the way to Luxembourg first and then work our way back, maybe, Vinny? I don't know. We'll see. That's the one on the far left, right? By the bend of the skin. And dorms, what I'm hearing is you're eating ramen packets to save. Nah. That's part of my favorite part about traveling is the food and the experience. I'm really excited to go to Greece. Stella's excited to. She's like, there's gonna be so much good food. I'm excited to introduce you to. Oh, well, Nande helps feed me, but also, yeah, I've been eating cereal a lot. Yeah, sure. I would do like the 3 country points. What do you mean the 3 country points? Like Luxembourg and Belgium? Because those are 2 countries I haven't been to. I don't know what the third one. That's also. I've been eating some protein too, not just cereal, but yeah, it's been a lot of cereal. You're flying out to a friend in a couple weeks to help her move halfway across the country. Where are you going, Keith? But that's kind of exciting. You're a really good friend. Hopefully you get to go to a cool. Or wait, country? Are you just talking about in the U.S.? You're helping somebody move halfway across the U.S., you mean? But that's really good of you. Vinny, it's a point. Netherlands, Germany. I've been to Germany and Netherlands. So technically those don't count as my country points. They have to be new countries that I've never been to before. So only Belgium and Luxembourg would count. Yeah, from Iowa to Colorado. Colorado, my favorite. It's definitely an upgrade. Well, say hi to my home state when you're there. Okay. A car pulled me out of my chatting reading sesh because I couldn't let that go without saying thank you. But I'll go back to the reading. Thank you again, love. It was it was a worthy interruption. Okay. Okay. Good night.
I will scan you now. Scan complete.
New donation from Brock.
I think I finished a total of 5 pages. Not even 5 pages. I think 3 pages in that entire half an hour. Was so distracting. Oh, but thank you guys. Truly. Thank you for the hype train, for the gifted subs. I think especially it was mostly, let's see, Dorby, Bones, Brock. I think PG threw some in there, and Ghosty. It's wonderful to see you, and Zach, and Bacon. You guys are wonderful. I appreciate the heck out of you. Because it was the wrong dono link, but I can add, I just went to check how much and I can manually add that. I had a different one, so I used to do travel stuff through there, but in order to make that goal change, it's actually through, the Stream Elements link. So let me go add that real quick. Oh, Brock, thank you so much. Okay. Boop. It might need to... It'll update... Oh, wait, can I update it from here? I might be able to, one sec. There we go. I did it. I was trying to see an even number. No, it's totally fair. I think I might actually still have that in my donate link, which I should probably change. I did, well, and sometimes I use Ko-Fi too. I'm trying to consolidate the amount of different dono platforms I had, because I was doing the Buy Me a Boba thing, but then they were all separate, right? So I had like Ko-Fi and Buy Me a Coffee and that, and it was kind of tough because doing taxes and having all those platforms is kind of a nightmare. So I think that was my big thing, as I was like, maybe we don't do that. I just don't. Oh, and Vinny, thank you. I was just scrolling through the couple. There were so many people. I was trying to scroll down through them. So most of the ones I saw are the people. Oh, and Keith. Were all the ones where there's like all the ones of biddies. Vinny, thank you so much. Bacon Bones, Vinny Peachy, Zach, Keith, Brock, Dolby, and Brock, thank you for the gifted subs. Oh, I think Ram, did you do some biddies too? And Ram? Anybody else, if I missed any of y'all? There's just yeah. You guys are wonderful. Bones is the biddy leader for this month. Bones, thank you. Hey, I beat out Twitch first. I was gonna say you did. Let's see, what do we got for... Yeah, Twitch dropped that, the 20 bomb. Brock, thank you. You guys are wonderful. I appreciate the heck out of you. And Ghosty, how have you been? It's wonderful to see you, love. Bones, thank you for the biddies. When you look at like the monthly top gifters, we got Akari as the top subber, but you're the top biddy gifter, so it means a lot. And I think Brock is probably, well, either Brock or Akari is the top donator, I think. And what you love, that's how we trolled Tizzy with love. Well, how you doing? I'm doing good. Just moved and have our new puppy. I'm getting ready to go to Greece on next Monday. Not next Monday, but the Monday after. I got one more week of streams left. So I'm gonna be doing some more traveling soon. Yeah, I figured you probably saw on Instagram. Good old Cerberus. I know, Dorby, I was trying to stay focused and I just like couldn't. Just a little like bitty sound constantly. Cerberus, come here. Come see Ghosty. Come see Ghosty. I'll give you another treat. This is Cerberus. He's kind of amazing. He's a little bit of a shit, I'm not gonna lie, but also just... Are you sweetie? Are you a big old sweetie pie? Yeah. He's like, are you gonna give me more or should I leave? He's like, maybe. No more. I already gave you a bunch of treats earlier. Yeah. Oh yeah, get the leg going. But yeah. He's not good around other dogs and stuff. He's very like reactive and stuff, but he is just the sweetest inside. Ghosty, what happened? Well, I'm so sorry to hear that. Losing your babies is never one of the hardest things to go through. I didn't even see that, Kai. Oh, thank you. He is a good noodle. Kind of a shithead sometimes, but he's not really good around other people or other dogs or any of that stuff, but he's the best home dog ever. Like, he's so sweet. And oh, Brock, I can't even imagine. So that's at least, well, not at least, but dogs, they don't live as long, so it's less time to get attached, I guess. It's all relative. You still get attached no matter what. Even if I had a dog that I just took care of for a couple months, and even that, when I had to give him a new home, it's always just heartbreaking. So Ghosty, I'm really sorry to hear that. I'm sending you lots of love. I hope, other than that everything's still okay. Kai, thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, it was unexpected. Oh, no. Yeah, I saw that. Ghosty, I wasn't sure. It was a short version. That's because I saw the post and I was kind of shocked because I was like, I thought that he wasn't that old. And so it broke my heart. And I'm so sorry. Yeah. No, Bone, there was one dog, so I had a little pitty that my dad found on the reservation, but the pit did not get along with any of the other dogs in my house. So I took him in and watched him for a little bit, but we had to find him a home that actually worked. And then my other dog, I did have to rehome because I left for a really long time and she was really anxious, and so I wanted her to be at a place where she was loved and taken care of regularly. And but yeah, it's still hard even to this day. Oh, Ghosty. Been 7 last week. Okay, so he was older than I thought, at least, but it's still, it's never easy. All right, Bone. Hopefully that never happens again, but good to know. Yeah, it was really hard, but it happens. It's part of owning dogs and having that be part of the experience, I suppose. But definitely a tough one. Otherwise, you've been good? Good. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, I've been mostly just streaming and chilling over here, getting ready to travel. So that'll be exciting. Hopefully, there's going to be a lot of little pop-up streams probably. So it'll be a lot of random things. But yeah, I'm excited for a change of scenery for a little bit. But yeah. Zach, I was right that the hype train was going to be funny. I finished 3 pages. I got nothing done. But I really do appreciate you guys and the fact that we crushed these goals. So that's awesome. Tashiki and I said we're going to do pub crawl. No. I mean, I will tag along and hang out, but I don't drink. So, but I will hang out with y'all. Not when there's distractions. We finished a book and now we're reading Bone. You asked this is called Fearless. It's the 3rd book in what's it called? I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of them, but I just want to know what happens. I've read there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 or 3 other books that I've all read. So I'm like, well, you know what happens. Yeah, all the hugs for Ghosty. But yeah. For what, Brock and Vinny? I would say we did more than just crush the biddies. Yeah, I was gonna say definitely crush both of those. Plus, this whole stream actually with Akari and Brock's donos and all of you guys with the biddy goals. Definitely not what I expected for a hey, let's just sit and read books together for a little bit stream. So that means a lot. Look, I found my blue My glasses. My blue light glasses. But I feel like they look funny on me. And also, with all the lights going on, they're so reflective. I don't feel like they work very well. Miffy. Hey, I had some just dug around in there, found a couple biddies laying around. Well, thank you. I'll appreciate it. I don't know if you were here when I was trying to read and they were spamming me with biddies. So in a half an hour with this timer over here, I read 3 pages. You're doing some more, yeah, Hammond in my city. Getting so big, my game. Really? Brock, I'm gonna have to pop in and see your city at some point. You're gonna have to give us all a tour. What are we feeling for next week, by the way? So just so everybody knows, you're watching, you're reading me, trying to read. Let's see. So today's the 17th. So I don't stream again until Monday. So we got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then my flight actually leaves the following Monday. So I won't be streaming that day. I debated. So usually we do a 24-hour stream every month. So I debated doing one next week. But I also feel like maybe with getting ready for traveling and trying to figure that out, that sounds a little stressful. So I think we might. Yeah, I've thought about it. Queenie! Thank you, my love. Well, I guess we'll stay in chat a little bit longer then. You guys, if you haven't been over here, wonderful human being, the most inspirational, like, goals for your stream setup. Just amazing human being. Alex, Saint of Chaos. We got Saskoist, baby. Welcome. We got Thumbo. Welcome in. I'm probably saying all these names wrong. Claire, hello. It's good to see you again. And Fable, welcome in. Twisted Glyph, hello, hello. We were not. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing today. We've been co-working. There's my little like co-working timer. It's the old time of the month, and I am not feeling great. I'm super like nauseous. So we've been reading books and hanging out. I just finished a book on my Kindle, and then we started a new book. So we've just been like, I've been reading and I just put on like half an hour long timers, and chat was trolling me though when I was trying to read last time. So yeah, so it's a totally chill day. So maybe we'll stay for another half an hour session or something. But thank you so much for the raid. If any of you guys is new here, there's a little bit about me. I do need to fix. I say this every time. I need to fix the layering, and I never do. But a little bit about me. I also have to update this because we don't play a whole lot of BG3 anymore. I play a little bit of everything. We've been doing Monster Hunter Wednesdays. We've been playing that. We've been doing a lot of like indie puzzle game stuff. And then also doing more streams like this where we do just like co-work and chill, or we do a lot of crafting. I painted this map on my wall and I'm still working on doing that. I've been learning how to make chainmail, so we're doing a lot of those kind of streams. I also used to be a personal trainer and a yoga teacher and a kickboxing instructor, so I talk a lot about health and fitness. We do a Mindset Monday and a lot of fun things like that. I love plants. We have a book club, so we've been doing a lot of the reading today, and yeah, a lot of art. Love boba and anime and all the things. So if any of that sounds fun, you want to stay and hang out with us, much appreciated. I hope you had a wonderful stream, Queenie. And if you do have to raid and run, go take care of yourself. Do all the post-stream things. You know the drill. But I really, really appreciate you trusting me with your community and bringing your people here. And wait, are you gonna be at TwitchCon? Because I'm actually leaving in a week. We were just talking about the fact that I fly out on the 28th. I have a one-way ticket to Greece, and then somewhere in between there, I'll be going to Sweden, and then from Sweden to TwitchCon, and then I'm actually going to be in the UK before I fly out, probably. Oh yeah, that's true. How far along? It's crazy how fast time flies. Like, I feel like I popped in and heard the announcement, but it's already been couple weeks at least, but that's totally fair. Traveling and being pregnant and everything that checks out. And Speedy Pie, in case no one has told you recently, you are needed. You deserve the best. Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, You had any lag from Twitch today? We had a lot of errors. No, but yesterday my stream just dropped, and it could have been my internet, but it dropped, and then my stream code even disconnected from OBS. So I was having issues with that. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like Twitch has also been having some issues with, like, sometimes it'll say that there's viewers. If you look at the viewers in the chat, there'll be a lot, but then the numbers, it'll say that there's much less. I don't know. I feel like there's been some weird Twitch number glitchy issues lately, but I don't know. Yeah, you've seen that a lot too? Yeah, things don't seem right. I don't like I've had a lot of my friends too that have said that, like, they'll count, like, they'll even have their mods go through and count, and it'll say that they have like 50 to 100 people in there, and then it'll say that there's like 30 people for numbers caused by ads. Oh, that could also be a big thing. I also wonder if Chrome did an update, because I've had a couple people say that, like, they are lurking in my channel, like even Nande, who lives here. Like, I know he'll have my stream pulled up, but then we'll check and it'll say that he's not in the viewership. So I think there's definitely some little borked things going on. But you've nearly 15 weeks. Dang, you scheduled the gender scan in 2 weeks. So you want to know? You guys are gonna find out. Twitching is switching. Yeah, as it does, right? That's so exciting though. Congratulations again. That's it's just super cool. That's amazing. Yeah, Brock, I'll fix that. I'll fix that eventually. Wait, what are you saying that I ordered it up there? Fable, the map? Yeah. This is my map of Middle Earth, and I have a Lord of the Rings tattoo. I'm a big Lord of the Rings nerd. I am still not finished with this. There's like all of, you can see the red text. Pretty much like all of this half of the map needs, like, I think this is the Shire, but I don't even have like Hobbiton painted in there. Like, I have to do all the places. And I also kind of want to, I think I'm going to do like a triple line here to show the coastline a little bit better, and a couple other things, a little other details that I want to paint on there, but I just haven't gotten around to it, haven't finished it up quite yet. But it's been a process. Me too. Lord of the Rings is my lifeblood. If you can hear, I think it's really quiet right now, but we've just been listening to Lord of the Rings. We listened to the Lord of the Rings soundtrack, and now we're doing the Lord of the Rings sleep soundtrack at the moment while we've been reading and chilling and co-working and things, because all the things Lord of the Rings, of course. You've heard many a Lord of the Rings tunes in my 5 minutes here. Yeah, just, we like it just a little bit. Hi Phil, is there a plan to paint the different journey in there? Wait, like, actually, like, mark The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings and all of that? Potentially, probably not. Just because that adds even more busyness to the map. I debated for a long time whether I wanted to make it more, like, stylistic. Like, I've seen, I don't know if you've seen, what's her, I think it's just called Lauren Does Cosplay. She actually, I saw recently, she has a Lord of the Rings map as well, but hers is all in black and is a little bit more stylized with the font and everything. And mine is done a little differently. Also, thank you for the follows, guys. They are anonymous in case people just want to lurk, but I really appreciate it. Yeah, and it's, so I feel like if I add too much more too, this is the book version, and it does, the more I add, the more it gets a little bit, like, a little cluttered and messy. If you're in the right space. And yeah, Fable, I also have a stream team called the Second Breakfast Society, and almost everyone in the stream team, not everyone, there's a couple people that are not huge Lord of the Rings fans, but most of the people in the stream team are all big Lord of the Rings fans too, and so it's great because it's Lord of the Rings memes and gifs and everything all of the time. And Pooch, hi, how's it going? It's good to see you. Mama, that handsome devil miffed. Indeed. But yeah. So we quite big Lord of the Rings fan. You can't really see either. Let's see if I can make it go away. You can kind of see it. What if I shine a flashlight on it from here? Oh, it lights it up a little bit better. All of those books hanging from there are different copies. Oh, you can't see my second shelf, but those are Lord of the Rings copies up there too, as well as some up there. I have a lot of Lord of the Rings editions. The only ones I haven't, there's a new special Lord of the Rings edition one. They're the ones that are like colored with the sprayed edges. I don't have those ones, and I've debated getting those too. We'll see. Can't say I've ever heard Anna talk about Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I don't know if CK is as much. I know Elfie is, and Mift, and most of. I don't think Meru's a big fan either. But yeah, Poochie have a handful of friends that watch parties, all three extended version multiple times a year. Yeah, we do. We do them. The Discord. Usually, whatever the first weekend after New Year's is when we do our all three watch parties in one session, in one sitting, obviously. There's no other way to do it, truly. But yeah, it's a fun one. It's a fun one for sure. Okay, I think we'll do one more reading sesh if you all want to hang out with me. Whether you don't, obviously you guys don't have to be reading. You can do. Someone's got the guns out. Talking about these old things. Just my claim to fame are my traps. Mm-hmm. We hide them. Sometimes I can have them peek out a little bit. Thank you. I'm gonna take it as a compliment. But what was I gonna say? I think we'll do another half an hour at least. But you guys have to not be distracting this time. Oh, my muscles hit under my fat. Hey, it's there though. These bodies do a lot of great things for us. As long as we can like move around, and that's what counts. I have a pull-up. My door doesn't shut all the way because I put a pull-up bar in the doorway. And it hasn't been working lately because I've kind of forgot that it's there, but I made my goal to every time I walk out through the door to either do a dead hang or try to do at least one pull-up. It's normally like a jumping pull-up situation, but we're working on it. Brock, if you guys are quiet this time, then yes, I think we might be able to get a couple pages done. And Poochie read The Hobbit, but I don't even remember reading the trilogy, so I just started that. Nice. I've heard on Spotify you can listen to the trilogy being read by Andy Serkis. I think that's how you say his last name. The voice actor, or the guy who played Gollum, and it's pretty good. 285. Nice. We talk a lot about fitness and stuff in here. So if you enjoy any of that, we blab about it a lot. I used to be a personal trainer, so it's something that's been really passionate for me. I have not been as good at it in the most recent years, but we're trying to bring it back. And we do some fitness streams here and there. I feel like this channel is such a mix of just, I don't know, we're just going to show up and do whatever. But we have fun, and that's what matters. Jump pull-up doesn't count. Yes, it does, because the negative motion is some of the most important. So if you are training to do pull-ups, jumping and then going as slow as you can down is one of the ways. That, and also using a band, are how you gain strength. And it's not a matter of, sure, if you're trying to just count pull-ups, you don't count that as like a number, but anything counts. Anything that is movement, all of that counts, and that matters. Can hang for a minute. Yeah, good old dead hang for a while. Hi, Bacon. Thank you for the biddies. I appreciate it. Wait, should we have Cerberus? Cerberus, come here. Cerberus, usually we have him come say, I know it's a little bit late, but sometimes we'll have him come say hi to any new Raider friends. Oh, okay. Hang on. Patience. This is Cerberus. He is very treat motivated. Okay. Wait. Can we not? Oh, okay. Can we not drool so much? That would be lovely. Okay, here you go. Thank you for waiting. Okay, goodbye. All right, sounds good. Yeah, he is the drool master. The drool master, indeed. It's kind of impressive. The second you call him, it's just yeah, just a drooly boy. If you go down slow enough, eventually you'll be strong enough to do a pull. Yeah, exactly. I can do at least one. I don't know if I can do much more than one at this point, but there's an assisted pull-up machine that lets you kneel. Yeah. Those are also great for that. The bands are indeed a little scary at times. All right, we're gonna chill. I'm gonna turn up the music. We'll do another bit here. So we do this. I just mute it. We turn up the music a bit, and feel free to do whatever you want to do, whether it's work, reading, gaming. We're just chilling together. So, mwah. I appreciate you all. Yeah. Nice. Heck yeah, pixelated. I'm not sure. Food is good. I have some too. I was gonna say, I'm not sure if we might just raid out so I can eat this. Not that I have anything against eating on stream, but burgers are gonna be messy. I definitely don't want to get any on the book. So I'm kind of thinking I have a delicious meal. I might go take you guys somewhere, maybe a little bit more upbeat and entertaining, since I know we've been quiet today. Eat some food, and honestly, I'm probably gonna get back in bed and just chill today. Today is relaxing rest day. You had a guac burger. Oh, that sounds so good. Peachy, you have some good food over there. But yeah, this is just, they have gluten-free buns. It's a double cheeseburger with ketchup, mustard, and pickles. It's more fun to eat burgers messy though anyway, you know? So I don't even want to try to eat this non-messily. So yeah. You cook a lot. I love it. It's amazing. Let's see. Cerberus definitely wants the noms as well. Let's see. Where shall we go? Yeah, I think so. Stretch. I think we're gonna go hang out somewhere. I'm thinking. Ooh. CK. Or I guess it's not CK anymore. Or Thornleia. Anna is doing some Legos, which is another chill stream. So yeah, let's go. I mean, we've been live for, it's been almost 4 hours. It's a full stream time. Let's see, couple things before I leave. First one, Shaky and I's first podcast episode is out. If you guys want to check that out, go follow there. If you want to follow along for any of the other socials, there they are. As I'm gone, I'll be making sure I post more on socials, post updates, pictures of where I'm going, all of that kind of stuff. So those socials are going to be the best place to find me. We've got one more week of stream next week, so same time as usual, 12:30 p.m. MST. We will be there. That is the raid message. So if you are subbed, go ahead and copy and paste the first one. Second one, if you are not, we're gonna go show some love over to CK, who is also part of the Second Breakfast Society. And then I will be back on Monday. But you guys can catch me in the Discord. I'll probably be playing some blueprints. Maybe I'll pop into the VC and stuff at some point today. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate the heck out of all of you guys being here. Thank you so much for the donos, for the biddies, the subs, all of the lovely things, the wonderful raid from Queenie. You guys are all awesome. I appreciate you so much, even for showing up and being here when I'm not even talking and we're doing something as chill as just hanging out and reading together. And it warms my heart that I have people who still show up no matter what. So, mwah, much love to all of you. Thank you so much. Jeff, it's good to see you. And I will catch you guys on Monday. All right. Mwah, much love.